Hello! Welcome to the next episode of Let's Play the Soviet Union. The permanent revolution has begun. Leon Trotsky is now in charge of the Soviet Union and has purged the Stalinists. Those that remain in the Soviet Union who are still loyal to Stalin have formed their own faction based in Stalingrad and have taken control of this part of the country. The brave forces of the People's Red Army, however, are pushing back. It shall be defeated magnanimously. I think this might be a bug over here, by the way, with these Chinese volunteers, which is really annoying. We managed to push the Japanese imperialists back from Nanjing. However, it looks like there's counterattacks across the board. Who knows how this war's going? This war in Japan looks like it's not ending anytime soon. Okay, let's time continue. The thrust towards Stalingrad appears to be going well. Many German volunteer units are showing up among the ranks of the Stalinist forces. Stalin, big proponent of working with the Germans, is obviously going to be a target for our troops. It appears that the subs over here broke away. My few cruisers and battleships will not be able to catch those. Let's connect these fronts. Let's take a look at them. They have generic ideas? Yes, they do. Penetrating deep behind the lines. These will be the mountaineer units that were once my highly trained guard, rebelled to Stalin. And the Civil War's already over. We recaptured 29,000 equipment. And our armies lie victorious. Let's reorganize this. The Finnish front. This is the Lithuanian army. This is Tuchaevsky's People's Army. Destroy its front line. Found the troops there. There's my mountaineers. Middle East Command. Far East. That looks good. Far East is going to go back to the Sinkian border. Because I mobilized many of the segments of Russian society. This army is this. So let's get you down here. And where are the tanks? Yeah, there's a bug here. Annoying. See, I can send more volunteers. Yeah, it's just bugged. I don't get it. Oh, well, I'm probably doing something wrong. no, we lost our battleship. Brilliant. The Black Sea Fleet is now diabolical. Where's Rushkonikov? He's a Panzer leader and a Ranger. It's good, Ranger. Ooh, tanks usually do very bad in the. So these are tanks, so I need to gun it for the flat terrain. Iran's not really flat terrain, but if you just push here, the tanks push to secure these two cities. Where the mountain is. Southern thrust. I'm going to do anti-fascist diplomacy now. Ooh. Ooh. The German Reich is justifying on us. I, for this Let's Play, want to be caught with my pants down against the Germans. I don't mind about that. So I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. I want a hard fight against the German Empire. I don't want an easy one. Right, where are these medium tanks? I'm not making any. I really do want to be making some. Let's repair all the damage. So for now I'm going to move you down to a Middle Eastern army. What's the... That's of little concern. Push to Tehran. Oh yes, the T-34. Definitely going to want to start production of that. Let's start production of the self-propelled artillery version. And since 1939. Let's get this. We're going to need it all eventually. And then we'll do the industrial processes we're missing. Royal Economy Volunteers, that all looks good. Let's see which of these are still available. During training time, minus 5% is terrible. During speed, during defense, army experience gain. Nope. Speaking of army experience, I am maxed out. Right, let's get Konstantin Rokossovsky. Pretty good, he's an armor genius. So we need to start making some tanks, boys. Let's start on the tanks. Let's upgrade this to the T-34 design. We need a crap ton of BT7s to upgrade the infantry, but we can certainly make that happen. Where are we going to find the production? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it all into the tanks. Let's get these T-34s rolling. What's communism in Finland doing? Supply issues will be alright. We're going to launch a lightning attack on Iran. And to that end, I'm going to move these planes to here. I'm going to bolster this air wing. Bolster this air wing to 200 fighter planes. Actually, he's got an ace, so I'm going to go 100. And 100 bombers. I don't have any spare tactical bombs to my knowledge. Oh, I've got a couple. We're going to just go on Iran. And then once we capture this airfield, we'll do the same thing. Ground support looks good. Bombing the infrastructure would just be bad for me. Right. Let's go. Divisions have had plenty of time to get in position. Now the Red Army is in terrible situation at the moment because after Trotsky's return, the purge has happened, and now we are going to bring the workers' revolution to Iran. This will put us in perfect striking distance of India and the British in the Middle East, which will all be incredibly important in bringing down the capitalists. Slow the speed down. So I have 21 divisions. Candidate officers. I'm going to put Tucholsky in charge of the Polish front line. Goes the offensive into Iran. Looks like it's going pretty well. Let's see how the Iranian troops are. Yeah, very low organisation. Soviet tanks stop rolling over the enemies in the region. The front here is static. Capture this key airfield. It's not going according to plan. But their resistance in the west is completely crumbling. Iranian casualties are high. Casualties are very high too. Let's look at what our reserves of infantry equipment are. A ton of infantry equipment, a ton of artillery. It's all great. Support equipment, let's see what I can do with it. I'm going to add a logistics company to my tank divisions. This logistics company will lower their supply use, which will enable them to be deployed in larger numbers. I'm also going to probably add a maintenance company so that my tanks can be used against the Japanese Empire, which looks like they're going to defeat China. The German Empire has cancelled their non-aggression pact with me. Germany looks like they're going to break the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Although I don't think so. Obviously, in character, I am. The Germans have no reason to attack us. We're focusing on anti-capitalist diplomacy. To push my tanks across here, potentially cutting these divisions off back here. Need 2,000 more anti-tank guns. And also pass. The Iranian war is going well. Japan are just crushing the Chinese. Suicide. It's just suicide to send divisions to help. All these Iranian troops in the north have been pocketed. Oh, they broke through. People's Revolution will spread. We shall reach the Arabian Sea. And they capitulated. I'm tempted to just puppet them. See, as the Soviet Union, I want to spread the People's Revolution, so what should I do? I'm going to do what I think they did historically. I'm going to take these regions of Iran. I'm going to puppet the rest. The Iranian Communist Authority is born. The Workers' Revolution will spread. Former front line of Iraq. The tanks. Former front line of Iraq. Middle Eastern Army. The Sinkiang Army, to be more precise. Head back to your border. You know what, you're some highly trained infantry. Join the tank division. You'll back them up. And you, 10 new divisions, you're going to be sent to bolster the Eastern against the Japanese. The Iranian Communist Authority. We see what we took was, we took this region here and this region here. Iran was still left with their heartland, but we gained some territory. We gained a couple of million people. Already an Iranian division. Who is this? This is Far East Command. Let's get 3 divisions. Split them off. Form this front. On your own. Just delete this. Just delete this. Delete it, delete it, delete it. Support weapons. Let's get the better. Your job is this border. These 3 divisions. Your job is going to be this border. And you're going to be put under command of Zakharov. Just to have a general. Right. The elite Alpine. Well, let's take a look at the Alpine army. Let's take a look at my Alpine units after this. Let's take this, this, and this. I'm going to turn you all into mountaineers. So I have an Alpine army. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take a look at the design. I have plenty of spare equipment. If the needs arise, edit. And this is a very heavy unit. I'll give it a logistics company to lower its supply costs. It increases its HP, lowers its organisation attach, lowers its piercing. Ooh. Let's put anti-tank guns. You can definitely do this. Definitely have enough anti-tank guns for this. .24 is not very good maths, but I get to lower that later on. Oh, and my factories are done. And I can invite Afghanistan to my faction. Why not? The workers' revolution will spread. Who am I going to... What was I doing? There was something I wanted to do. Ah, factories. More military factories. This region is getting quite vulnerable, so I'm going to stop going over here. Right, let's attack Iraq. No, that would mean war the Allies, and I can't do that. I don't think I could fight the Allies yet. Let's go Turkish border. Let's get the mountaineers to the Turkish border too. These armies will act as our attack into Turkey when we claim the strait. Just delete these plans. This is the old Iranian front. You're now going to form the front against the British Raj. Let's get the Su-85 tank destroyer. Right, and with the revolution spread to Iran, I think I'm going to call this another video. The civil war is over. Trotsky has cemented his rule in the Soviet Union by defeating the Stalinists. The Germans have cancelled our non-aggression pact and have taken all of Czechoslovakia. Japan looks like they are going to conquer China. Things are getting hot. If you enjoyed the video, thank you. If you didn't, I completely understand.